Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to make some firewood.
I have ordered about 4 cubic meters of logs.
And I'm going to cut them with the chainsaw and then I'm going to split them with the hydraulic splitter. The plastic cover is there because I don't want to leave the sawdust in the ground. Now there is some work to do. Now it's time to start the sawing. I have here some equipment. I have here some gasoline and then I have some leftover oil that I'm going to use for the blade. And then I have this Stihl's chainsaw and a file. The first thing I'm going to do is to file the chain. I have here a small mark and that shows me when I have filed the whole chain. And here is the mark again, so I have done the whole chain. Next thing is refilling fuel. And refilling also the chain lube. I have here different kind of leftover oils that I'm using for the blade. Okay, now the first tank is empty and I need to refill, and I'm going to file the chain also. When doing all the time the sawing, the tank lasts a little bit over 20 minutes. Okay, that was the first time now for these logs. I have now done a little bit over 1 hour, and I guess I'm going to have some kind of pause. I'm going to eat something, and maybe I'm coming back later today on this walk. Okay, now I have cut all the logs with the chainsaw, and now I'm going to use this hydraulic splitter to split the logs. Let's see how does that work. Okay, now I have done the splitting work about 4 hours in separate days, and there is plenty of wood already there, and now I'm going to start to make the pile because I need more room for the rest of the woods. Okay, now the first pile is ready, and it took almost all the firewood that I have made. I left some space here. I'm going to put some plates or something like that between the roof and the pile. And then I did put this kind of supporters in the both ends. And for the next pile I'm going to do the supporters from the firewood itself. Okay, now all the firewood from the first batch are in the pile, and now I'm continuing to split the rest of the logs. Okay, now I guess that the pile is ready, and now I'm going to put some plates on the pile so that the water doesn't fall in the wood pile and the logs are drying better. Okay, now the work has been done and the logs are drying. It will take about 1 year to dry properly, and then they are ready to burn. I didn't count the working time exactly, but I think that it was somewhere around 15 to 20 hours. And if you calculate some kind of salary for that, I guess that if you are a full-time worker and you get paid from your work, it's not worth of doing this work by yourself, at least with this kind of slow equipment. I think that next time I'm going to buy the logs as dry and ready to burn. Of course, there are some woods that are growing on my yard, and I guess that when it's time to fall them and make the firewood out of them, then I'm going to do it by myself. If you liked this video, please press the like button. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do that also. And remember to put the bell on to get the notification of my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Bye!